Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to see so many of my friends in chat already. What a great way to start this little stream, as we are going to embark on a City Tales adventure in the medieval era. Let's have some fun with that. As you can see, this is the early access version of the game. It will release soon on the 22nd of May. And until then, I can already showcase this. Get you all excited so that you're all interested in this game. But before we get into that, let's say hello to Kevbot, Roadhog, Gordon, Cooper, Coldforth, Laura, Vladimir, Mike, Quirky, and anybody else that might be here and that might be watching. So nice to have you all. I hope you are all doing fine, that your week has been good so far. It is Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. here. I had a few busy days. Now the little one's back to school and stuff. I've been quite busy. Lots of stuff happening, and the next few days will also be really busy. But luckily I have time to do this stream. So let's get into it. Hey, Agudo. Good to see you. How are you today? Well, a long time ago, I think 3/4 of a year or something ago, we played the demo version. And we're going to start up a brand new game this time and see what the game has in it now. Hey, the Dread Baron, good to see you. How are you today? So let's see. To my dear child, I am proud to see how much you have grown. It is with great joy that I appoint you, as I once did your brother and sister before you, to rule over a modest domain in the western part of our duchy. Though it pains me to see you go, I believe you will rise to the challenge and seize this opportunity to blossom. Oh wow, what nice speech. The land may be a little barren, but fear not, Sir Basil of Basque Rose shall accompany you as your trusted advisor. Some loyal companions have volunteered to follow and serve you. Together you will transform this domain into a flourishing estate. Please, dear child, make your family proud. Show yourself worthy of the crown. I have great faith in your future. I shall watch your progress with pride as you continue to learn and grow. Duke Leon IV of Mountalba. Well, nice. So we are embarking on an adventure. By this deed, I, Lord Leon IV of Mount Alba, bestow these lands to... Well, I am Patmos IV. My title will be Lord, of course. And my city name, I don't know. Patmosville. That'll be the name of our town, and then we are good to go. I see Cooper had rain. Ah, again, you have been quite a bit of rain recently, Cooper, didn't you? Yeah, for now, not sure how I'll be in 3 hours when I gotta walk over the hill to pick up the youngest with a suitcase back from school camping trip. Oh, well, that's nice. Hope she had a fun camping trip, Laura. But yeah, you should take care of your feet. Alright, here we have all of our companions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe there's even more, though, but we'll start off with 6. I think we have a chance here to change their names. So I guess this is a good moment to get some people from chat into the game. I think that'll be fun. But yeah, we'll get Kevbot, Quirky. I want Gordon in the game. Isabel. Well, we can take Laura for that. Here we have another dude. So let's take... let's see... Let's take Vladimir. And another lady. Who can we get as another lady? Well, you know what? Edge of Silence. She is missing for a while, so it's good that we have her into the game. So these will be my loyal companions, and they will help me out. So we can do a role as an advisor. No, that's blocked. We can do the Bard in this mode. Easy resource and space management. High level of system control. No threats. Or the original challenge and experience as conceived by the developers. Moderate challenges in resources and space management. Moderate level of system controls. Moderate threat level. Alright, feature not yet implemented. Oh, that's good. Well, then we're going to go with the regular one. We'll do Settler. Hey, Doug, good to see you. How are you today? And we have 2 maps we can play on. The Mount Auburn Plains, which is this, or the Mount Auburn Peaks. Now, I do believe that the Plains was the original map, and that the peaks are new. So I say, let's get started on the peaks. At a valley downstream, plenty of resources, minor layout constraints. Top of the fertile plateau, easy access to resources, moderate layout constraints. At the riverbend, moderate resources, high layout constraints. Well, we're going to start with this one. Nice that we have options now. Here we have our companions. And we will take possession of the land of Mount Auburn Peaks. There we go. Let's head off into the adventure. And hope we not fail. Now, while the game is loading, as I said before, this game will get into early access pretty soon. It has come a long way, especially since the demo, so that's cool. Those of you that have watched the demo already will see a lot of familiar stuff, of course. If you have not watched that, well then you'll be up for some nice new treats. And because this is hopefully new to some people, and of course welcome if you're new, we're going to get through all the advisory stuff and the tutorial as well. Welcome, my lord. I hope your travels were pleasant and safe. The land remains a little barren, but I'm confident it will soon host a magnificent city under your guidance. Your companions and I have built a modest village hall. I hope it shall meet your approval. So this is the village hall. Okay, good. People from far and wide are gathering to join our growing settlement. Might I suggest we prepare some proper housing to welcome them? But first, we'll need to build a woodcutter cabin and begin gathering wood. All right, well, that's good. Build your first shelter. Okay. Well, I'm going to pause the game here so that we can get a little overview. But of course, I also need to keep my eyes on chat. And I usually tend to forget that sometimes. So, we'll see. How are you all doing? I'm fine, Baron. How are you doing? Nice intro. Ooh. It is a shame it's a scam. What is a scam? I don't know about that. Nice, Laura. Hope she enjoys it. Yeah, I hope she really enjoyed the camp. Hope that's fun. I'll take any job in town. That's good to know, Laura. Thank you for playing City Tales and enjoy your new domain, dear Lord. Thank you very much, Fire Squid. Seems like we have one of the developers in the chat. Very nice to have you. Hope everything runs smoothly. And let's see, what else do we have? Still got Sean Connery as the guide, I see. Yes, looks like it. Oh, that's nice. I mean, he should have some money in his pocket, so hopefully we can use that. So here we have our town hall. We can click it. We can see the resources that we have, what we are producing, which is not a lot. And we can see a lot of stuff that goes on into the town. And the first mission we have no inhabitants and we have a little bit of money. And what we have to start off with is to build a woodcutter's cabin. It will produce wood and fibers, so that's nice, or foliage. And it costs us 3 wood. Well, that's what we have. So basically what we do is we click it and then we can see where we can place it. Now we can see it requires 100 trees at least. So we have to put this into a area where there are a lot of trees. But one of the things we have to keep in mind for later on is the fertility. Because later on we need to get vegetation, we have to grow some farms, and we have to get some animal fertility in. So, we can see here we have a nice area for the fertility. And here we have... Oh, this is for the farms. Oh, there's a lot of farmland here. Alright, so I think we can go with this area for a bit. To make sure that we don't get into any issues later on. Ooh, nice music in my ears. Alright, if we place this one here, we'll have 267 trees in there. Well, that should be sufficient. So, let's go with that. Let's build it. Now, all you have to do is place it. Builders will go there and they will start to build it. We don't have to assign separate builders and such, which is really nice. Hey, Quirky. Wow, that is much appreciated. Gifted 5 membership. I was already wondering what's the sound I hear in my ears. But that's the notifications. Apparently they seem to work now, which is pretty cool. I didn't know they were actually working. I was toying around with that a bit because I didn't get them working before. But apparently they were working now, so that's pretty cool. So thank you, Quirky. That is much appreciated. And congratulations to Mike, Mowgli, Gamer Mama, Scott, and Stephen Johns. Now you are welcome. That's very cool. Alright, there we go. We have unpaused the game. As we can see, they are now building the woodcutter's cabin. We can actually see somebody going there. They are now building this. They cleared out the trees, and here it comes. And it is ready, our woodcutter's camp. Ah, perfect. There's Sean again. No, my lord, these trees won't fell themselves, but I'm sure one of your companions will rise to the challenge. Any one of them would be up to the task, but the decision rests with you, my lord. Alright, so this is where our companions come in. We have 6 companions. These are them all. And they will basically run all the production buildings for you. In the beginning, you have to put in a companion to actually make it start working. So we're going to put Kevbot in here. Look at this. Yeah, this looks like a Kevbot. You believe you're capable... Yippee! Thanks much for trusting me. I promise I won't let you down. Wow, Kevbot's excited. As enthusiastic as ever, I see. Alright, so Kevbot is now working in this place. He's chopping the trees for us. He will be producing our wood. We can see up here now there's a green arrow pointing up, meaning that we produce more than we use at the moment, which is great. Without the advisor in it, this building won't work. If the advisor stays in it long enough, it can be... it will develop an automated function, and you can take the advisor out and it will keep working. But you have to keep the advisor in for a certain time, so that's good to know. Very well, now we can build these houses. Perhaps a district of 4 or 5 would be enough for starters. Alright, and now we get into one of the cool parts of the game, because we are going to create a district. This game does not work in a way where you place individual houses. You make a district and they build the houses in that themselves, which is a really cool function. Now, apparently they want me to build it right there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to build my own district. As we can see, there is a road system around this. So we can't build in that area, but we can build a district. And I would like to go a bit towards this road. And all we can do is we can place a ton of waypoints. So we can make the district in a shape that we would like. So we can go like this if we want to. And as we can see, this has room for 8 houses. That's okay though, I don't mind. So let's just go with 8 houses. There we go. And now one by one they will start to fill out all the plots and we get the houses. Every time a house is built, you make a little bit of money, and that's the money that we use. So we don't get tax money in, we don't get other stuff in. Every time you build a house, you get a certain amount of money in this case 4. If we can upgrade the house, if we meet all the needs, we can upgrade, we get a bit more money in. That's how you make money in this game, which is a very cool and intricate system. Now we have done a mission, we have to click this to finish the mission, and we'll get a new one. That's how it will work. Hey, welcome back, Cold Fourth. How are you today? We are the publishers, and Irregulator Shapes is the development studio behind City Tales. Love to hear your feedback on the game. Early access is coming soon, so we're all both excited and stressed. Yeah, well, I've played the demo, and at the end of the demo, it crashed my video card. But I've sent all the stuff over, so I hope that is fixed now, because that was a shame. But all other than that, this is a very much enjoyable game, so it'll be interesting. Well done, my lord. More settlers have arrived. It's a monumental step forward, and there will be many more. Oh, yes. See, they've offered us coin for the land. So we got 4 coins for the land. So every time we get new residents in, we make a bit of money. Is it just me? But isn't the advisor like Sean Connery? It is, but hey, look how cool that is. Let's remain humble and use their contributions wisely to strengthen our economy. Well, that's a smart one, because new buildings can cost money. And if you spend it on the wrong stuff, we will keep having to build houses, so spending it on the right stuff is important. Let's invest in a lumber mill and produce sturdy planks from the wood we've gathered. Okay, cool. So we now have to build a lumber mill. We have completed a quest, and this is the prize that we get from it, the lumber mill. Off to work, yes. So we have 2 houses ready. That's going fast. Hey, Jessica Wanders, good to see you. How are you doing? I remember you trying this before. It's a really unique placement system. It is, it is. So we now have to build a production building. And production buildings, as you can see when I hover over it, go in one of the districts. So you click it. This lumber mill is the first step towards the city of your dreams, my lord. It allows us to produce sturdy planks from the wood our woodcutters gather. We need wood, foliage, and money for the construction. Right now, we have just enough resources and coins to proceed. The lumber mill doesn't rely on nearby buildings or natural resources, so you may place it in any district of your choosing. Alright. So we place it in this district, and it will be built on an open spot. Sometimes it takes up only one spot. Some buildings take up even 2 slots. And it will be in here, and it will start to make the planks, the lumber that we get into planks. Beautiful work, my lord. You gave the order to build a lumber mill in this district, but the villagers will choose the precise location within it. They did. Now, our builders will see if the vacant parcels are filled with homes. That should help attract more settlers. Yes. You've taken care of the basics now. I shall set up my office in the village hall and start working on finding new ways to assist you. Should you need anything, you'll find me there. Yes. Good. So, we've unlocked the well, the weaving workshop, the gatherer's cabin, the hunter's cabin, and the fisherman's cabin. So, we've researched, or we've unlocked quite a few new buildings. That's cool. Let's get going with that. Hey, Rodo Cav, Patmos saying hi. I don't know how long I'll be awake for this time. My Superman had surgery yesterday and we didn't sleep well. So, zoning out is normal for today. Well, please do so. I hope surgery went well and that everything's okay. And make sure that your Superman gets well quickly. So, yeah, just take all the time you need and stuff. This is a production building. It also uses up one of our companions, so we'll put Quirky in this time. Save you, my lord. I'll get to work right away. I still have to learn a lot, but I'll do my best not to slow you down. Or our other companions. Thank you for trusting me. Of course, I trust you. There you go. Now here we can see a cycle. As soon as a cycle is complete, they've produced a building. Here we can see it go. This is now filling up. And once this is really filled up, you have to not watch the circle, but you have to watch this piece. You produce a plank. That's how fast it goes. So there we are on the way. They're still building more houses in here, so that's cool. And there's still some openings. We already have 4 houses ready. 5th one on the way. And this is now our kingdom. We have the wood chopper, the lumber camp, and a few houses. That's how it goes. We've worked on the optimization recently, so hopefully the game will be completely smooth. And if not, oopsie, feel free to send us a report. Oh, I will. It's so cool to have you guys in here, so that's cool. Thank God the court gesture is here to give some good jokes. Ah, very true, very true. That's where we have Cooper here. Alright, I think it's time for us to start working on some of these buildings. But as we can already see, we don't have the stuff for the hunter's cabin yet. We need some foliage rope for it. Also for this one, so might be wise to get started with that. Now, the woodcutter is producing foliage, and the weaving workshop can turn that into rope. So let's build a weaving workshop as well. There we go. And then we'll see. And yeah, just take a look. I've put the graphics on high, not on ultra. But yeah, these are the graphics as of now. Look at the water, look at the sun, look at all the flowers. I think the graphics of this game are amazing. It's really cool. And I really like the whole system of how you set up a town. It's so nice. Hey, Jon, good to see you. How are you doing? Hope all is well. And let me just say thank you all for being here. It is much appreciated. Hope you all have a great time. Feel free to ask any questions, just mingle in chat or lurk around if you want to. All is good. Alright, here we go. We now have the weaving workshop. Let's get a companion in there. Gordon, certainly. There you go. You have work for me, young lord. Of course, I'll willingly show you how it's done. You might learn something in the process. Thanks, Gordon. There he goes, off to work. We can see that these are really busy, so that's going really well. And yeah, we're getting more wood in, we're getting timber in, so this is all working out. Hey, Strateger, nice to have you in. How are you today? I remember you from last time I played this. You are involved in this game. Nice to have you. All is well in Arizona, buddy. Oh, that's good to hear. Now that the time change, I can watch you doing my downtime at work. Ah, cool. Well, most welcome. Hope you have a great time. Right, we have to build a well. Now, as you can see, the well... Oh, One moment of your time, my lord. As you can see, you may still order construction in the district, even if there are no empty parcels left. Yeah, so all the spaces are filled, and I want to build a structure in here. To make space, you'll need to take down one of the district's more modest houses. Naturally, this may upset its residents. Yeah, so we can build something in here, but it will remove one of the residents. That will make them upset, of course. If that happens, I advise returning the coins they originally paid for the plot. So yeah, you will have to repay them for what they paid. That should help avoid any escalation. They'll settle in the hole while we prepare a new home for them. So yeah, we can now build a well in here if we want to, but it will take out one of the houses. And we can see the circle around it. That's the area in which the well will function. The circle with the blue triangles on it. So I'm not going to place the well in this one. I actually have another plan. What we're going to do now is we're going to grow our town. We're going to build another district here. Not too big, and you can give it any shape you want, which is a very cool system that I totally love. And then I think about putting the well in here. It will still encompass this area, but we also have room for expansion, and that will all work with that one well. So let's get the well in here. And wells and stuff are structures that we actually need to meet the needs of people before we can upgrade a house. So that's why we're building those buildings. Can't wait to see you in your noble attire, Roadhog. And we went for something indeed more cozy. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. So, right now, I think it's mostly kind of free play styles. Do you plan on getting like certain mission maps, Fire Squid, so that you have to reach a certain goal or something, or more story-driven building a town? My lord, now that we have a well, I must bring your attention to the most pressing matter. While the water well is simple structure, it's crucial to our settlement's development, I know. We must cater to our residents' needs to improve their living conditions, and access to water is essential. Some buildings may depend on a nearby water source to function properly. Oh. Please take a look at this. I've sketched a map to help you manage each district. Okay, so if we click on the district. I click on it. Hello. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have to click on the outside. The white circle around the district represents its influence range. So the whole influence of the district is that circle. Any district within the circle will benefit from its influence. Here you can see the total number of parcels within the districts, along with how many are still available for construction. So 2 are filled, I think, so 3 are available, or the other way around, I don't know. Here you can see the influence affecting the district. Of course, it benefits from the water provided by its own well, yes. Later on, certain buildings may expand the range of their district's influence. You can see exactly how far right here. Oh, cool. And finally, there's the number of residents in the district. This will help you keep track of the growth of your settlement. Okay, good. This is a lot to take in at once, but I'm confident you'll master it all in no time, my lord. I trust this knowledge will help you overcome the challenges that lie ahead. Yes, we will. I shall leave you to it, my lord. Yeah, there's still a lot to be done. You should find me if you need me. Yeah, that's good. We've completed the quest. We can now get a chapel and a trading plaza. Alright, cool. Well, we are just in speed 1 and we're making some progress. Nothing too fast, but we get there. Alright, so 3 places are filled up. So the white ones are the ones that you still have open, which is 2. See, these are all filled up. Alright, very good. We can see that our lumber camp is doing well. And it might now be time to get the gathering hut and the other buildings, since we are to provide them with food. Now, one of the changes that they made since the demo is that you can now very clearly see where everything is. So we can see the berries are here. Here is another resource, but it's red, so it doesn't apply to this building. Here is another resource that we can get. And basically, there's a ton of resources out here that we might be able to get. And distance is not really a big factor, so we could just place this building all the way here if we want and get it to work. And I'm actually really going to do that. I'm going to place it here. Now you can see me rotating this with the Z and X key. You can rotate buildings. And we're going to play the Gatherer's Cabin all the way out here, because now it's pretty far off and it won't be in the way of any other village structures that we want to keep close to the city. Hey, remember that cabin you had me work on? Well, I've made a few adjustments to it. You're gonna like them. Oh, cool. I see you're enthusiastic as ever, Kevbot 2. So what are these adjustments you speak of? Oh, we have to finish this mission first. Your leadership is inspiring, my lord. Okay. But let's not rest on our laurels just yet. There's still a lot to be done. You may develop our city as you see fit, but be mindful of the needs of our citizens. Okay. Small improvements? We're way past that. Good heavens, Kevbot 2. You took the time to train an apprentice. So basically that's how it goes in the game. Once your apprentice, or what is it called? Once your advisor is busy in a structure, you will make it ready for automation. And that's what you've done now. That's what the apprentice is for. So, well, I thought I would save us time. He's a very motivated young lad, I must say. I barely had to teach him anything. It seems very smart indeed. My lord, this building is now autonomous. So as soon as you see this icon on a building, you know it's autonomous. It doesn't need the advisor anymore. The advisor can grant it bonuses. So leaving him in can be smart. But now we could take him out and put him in another building. You can now order Kevbot to keep upgrading it, or, should you wish so, assign him to a different job. Even though Kevbot is too modest to admit it, I'm certain they've learned a lot from their experiences. Yes, he has. So that's good. Kevbot could further own their skills in this field and become a specialist, or you may assign him to another task. The call is yours. I'm just happy to be by your side again, friend. Say the word and I'll do whatever it takes. Oh, whatever it takes, you say? Did you hear that, my lord? Kevbot 2 claims to do anything for you. Well, maybe not anything, but as much as I can, that's for sure. Thanks, Kevbot. So yeah, he will develop skills in this, and at level 4, the production quantity goes up by 25%, although that is still locked. And here the production cycle gets shorter. So at level 2, one of these blocks will be filled in completely already. So the production takes less time. So basically you get more in the same time. My lord, I'm so sorry. I've made a mistake. Oh no. I gave away a plot of land to settlers without consulting you first. Uh-oh, that's not good, Sean. They came to my claiming everything was in order and I believed them. Okay, there we go. They've already started building and, well, we must do something. You can't just let people build houses wherever they like. There's a process for these things. I'll have you know. Still, as a good time to Annie to go over how to reshape or remove districts. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. I'll re-chat soon, people. I'll re-chat soon. So we have a demolishing button, a destroy button. You can reshape any district by destroying one of its parcels. Doing so returns all the resources that were invested in that parcel. Okay. So we click it now and we get the resources back. That's it. That's cool. There it is. But now we have reshaped it, so that's interesting. But remember, a district can't be smaller than the 3 parcels. Otherwise, you'll have to destroy the entire district in one fell swoop. Also, my lord, please bear in mind, if you remove a house, you'll need to refund the landowner to its former residence. Yes. Now, select the district and let nature reclaim it. Okay. Oh, there it goes. The whole district is gone. Well, my lord, never an easy decision, but sometimes it must be done. Very true, very true. Meanwhile, I apologize profusely to our lovely settlers. They agreed to wait in our town hall for the next available plot of land. Well, that's what you get when advisors take over. That's why you are an advisor and not the ruler. I'm the ruler. Just listen to me, Sean. To be honest, I had to offer them the last wheel of cheese. What? Not my last cheese? For my supplies, but at least they seemed content. Our Thursday night fondue, however, will have to wait. Never ever give away my cheese, dude. Alright, we have another thing that is a nice mission down here in the corner with the lovely lady. So we'll click this. Save you, my lord. It's a fine day today. Say, I want to thank you for taking me in. You know, life ain't easy around here, so might nice to you to give us a chance. Okay. Say, I'll be wondering, could I bring some of my folks with me? See, I know I look tough and all, but I do miss them. They're my family, you know. I want to give them a better life too. They've been working night and day for years and years. They deserve to take a break. So can you help them? Yes, we can help them. Build shelters for Edge of Silence's relatives. We'll do that. We are still building a shelter, so that's good. Alright, how is storage space? Storage is in the town hall as far as I know. So here we can see all the products. We can turn them on and off. And this can all be stored. I don't know if there's actual maximum numbers or something. So No clue on that. Game doesn't really say. Doesn't say any numbers here, so I guess we can just have indefinite storage. I don't know. Maybe one of the devs can say that. I wonder if half district in circle of influence and half outside, does it receive the bonus? We'll get to that soon, Volodymyr, because we will be soon getting into that point, and then I can show you how that works, because they've done a very good job with that. I know that. Everyone's quiet tonight. Let's get the beers in. Oh, wow. Dog from Pope to a woodcutter. Why don't blind people skydive? Because it scares their dogs. Oh boy. No beers for Kev. Yeah, that's true. Made sure you liked the video. I only had 15 so far. Help up. Ah, thank you so much. Yeah, that is much appreciated. We can see that this is all built now. And we have a mission to upgrade our shelters and to build extra shelters. Let's get started on the front of the extra shelters. Let's do that right here. And we'll give this a little bit of a different shape, I guess. I mean, I like to just go about and see how we can do with different shapes. This should give us 8 houses. Do we have all that we need? No, we still need the hunter. We have a hunting area here of 85. That seems good. So yeah, let's build the hunter out here. Looks like the gathering cabin is ready, so we can put a worker in there. Let's get Laura to start gathering. Me working? Yes, of course, I can work. I'm more at home in the kitchen, but I suppose I can handle this too if I must. Please be patient with me. All of this is very new, but I'll do my best. Oh, you'll do a great job, Laura. And basically, you're gathering berries, so you can cook something nice from it. That should be good. You can have many, many resources. Infinite, I don't know for sure, but I would not worry about storage. Ah, that's good, that's good. I enjoyed it. I have it on my wish list. You are much further along than I was. Okay, yeah, it's a great game, and I was hoping for this, and then I got the email that it was getting soon into early access, which is amazing. This is such a cool game. You really get the fun of city building, but it's not too complicated. And it's not like, right, nowadays most city builders evolve around you having to do everything perfect, or you get raided, or everybody dies in a hunger, or something like that, which is kind of nice. It also has its charm, but I just like games like Austria and stuff where you peacefully build a town. And this is peacefully building a town. I love it. Although, as we could read in the beginning, there is a form of threat at some point, so we have to be careful of that. But for now, we're good. Let's see, we also need a trading place and a chapel. Now, oh, I can already show you now. So, if we're going to build a chapel, and we build it in here, we can see that the circle shape is no longer perfect. How does it work? As soon as the chapel reaches this district, and most of it is in the district, the shape will change so that the whole district is engulfed in that building. So if we build the chapel here, all of this district will benefit from it. And I like that very much how they did that. So yes, we're going to build a chapel in here. We also need a marketplace. And yeah, we're going to build that in this district too, so that we have plenty of room for more districts there. It wasn't that clear, so maybe in a later district I can show better how it works. But I like how that system goes. It just goes along with the lines of the district, so that's good. The hunter's cabin lacks a workforce. Well, Volodymyr, you can be the hunter. Oh, hello, my lord. You need me for what? Work? Haha, I always knew I had a sense of humor. Oh, you're serious? Yes, work. Of course, I can work. Oh, wow. Well, they actually thought about how to make that fun. That's cool. I did. I do not think I got that far into it. Real life got in the way. Ah, yeah. I was looking at the demo too, but haven't tried it yet. Did you enjoy the demo? Yeah, there is a... I think the demo is still available for everybody that wants to watch this, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe Fire Squid or Stret can tell about that, but I think the demo should probably still be available. You can also see that on much traveled roads, you can see the actual roads appear. So these areas are open for roads, and they will also really appear there, which is pretty cool, I think. Alright, here they go with the marketplace. The chapel is built. which could lead to people having all their needs fulfilled. We have the market in range, we have the well in range. All we need now is food, and we can start to upgrade that house. Now, all houses will have different things that they need. So we can see we can already upgrade these houses. This house, apparently not. I don't know. Oh, we have the venison. Oh, this house needs 4 venison. This only 2 to upgrade, and 3 berries. This house need only 1 berry. So even the amount of resources and stuff will all vary a bit, which is cool. It's not all static. I like that. I do not see a demo. Oh, well, maybe then it's removed. That could be. I don't know. Give us a zoom in on the buildings just to see if it meets my standards. Alright, well, here we go. This is as far as I can zoom in. I can lower the cam a bit and move around. So this is the church. You can see the people walking. We can see some crosses. And, well, here we are. This is the whole church area. Then if we go to a house, this is a house. There's hay stacks outside. There's a little, I guess you call it a tree. There's a wheelbarrow. There's the housing. Here we have the front door. Steam has it released 5/22. Yeah, that's the early access version. So I guess the demo's been taken off, and it will now be the early access version. Probably because they made quite a few changes, and the demo isn't up to what the game is now. So they probably removed the demo for it, so that you don't get into the demo and then see that it's a whole different game. This is the marketplace. If we zoom in, we can see the marketplace. They're sitting on the well. They're having a great time. They're talking here. So yeah, these are the graphics, Roadhog. Tell me if you like them or not. No, sadly the demo's deactivated for now. Sorry, but perhaps it might be reactivated. Yeah, I think because some of the things in the game changed a little bit. So it's good that the demo is no longer there, I guess. Alright, well, we got some stuff up. And we can now start to upgrade some houses. We also get extra coins for a higher level house. So if we do this, and when it's done, we get the extra coins. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can't do that one because it needs fish. 4. Ooh, we need 1 more meat now. Before we can do that one. Well, I guess that's a good moment to start to work towards some fish. Can we get some fish? Doesn't seem that there are fish deposits, so we can probably just place this. Yeah, we can place this along the water and we will get fish. So yeah, let's build that. There we go. Hey Cat, good to see you. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Logged in my other account and didn't get notified you were streaming. Oh, well, that's okay. Nice. Very early foundation like. Yes, it is. It is. It's very nice. How's everyone? I'm fine, Cat. How are you? Exactly that. The demo was not updated with the new additions, so it needs to be... Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. You won't give people the wrong impression with an outdated demo, so... and I guess now soon the early access version comes out, so... How much fun is that? And, of course, before anyone buys it, you can just watch the stream, see if you like it or not, and then decide if you want to get into it or not, so... Here's your chance. Alright, well, we built 612 shelters for the mission that we got from Edge. And we have 4 out of the 5 upgrades done. So 1 is still busy, apparently. Oh, we did only do 4. Okay, there's number 5. We have 87 people now. We have 48 coins. But as you can see, the chapel will cost you 12 coins. The market will cost you 12 coins. Now, right now, we placed the market, for instance, in such a manner that it will... right now engulf all the houses. If we start to build a district here, it will be out of reach for the market. So if we want to promote houses here, we have to also build a market here. So it's pretty wise to really plan out your city so that you can get as many districts and houses as possible within an area so that you don't need to build an extra one. Alright, we have the fishing hut. Let's get our last companion to work. Oi, my lord. What can I do for you? Got plenty of time on my hands. Just say the words and I'll get to work. It's always a pleasure to be useful. Alright, you get to work, lady. We can now see that the lumber mill, or the woodcutter, the lumber mill, the weaver, and the berries, and the hunter are already automated. So we could take these out if we get into another building. So that's good. He is actually now level 2 at gathering. So let me show you this. We can now see one of the blocks here is yellowed out. So one production cycle takes it to fill all these blocks. But because he is now level 2, one of the blocks is removed. And therefore the cycle is faster to complete. So we produce this in a faster rate because he is level 2. So if we need a companion to switch, it might be good to just leave him so we produce as much wood and fibers as we can. And take somebody else, for instance. Or if you are short on a certain product, put a specialist in, make sure that he levels up, and then you can get faster production. So those are different ways you can do. You can use those companions on different buildings, which can be very useful. Alright, we have the gatherer, the hunter, and the fisher, so that's good. We have the lumber mill, the weaving workshop, and we have all of these. This mission is done. Let's continue. My lord, a few villagers have expressed their gratitude for the new homes we've built. They're eager to see what comes next. Well, so am I. Speaking of which, I'm already hard at work. Not quite done yet, but I'm confident the results will be worth the wait. I just need to secure the materials we'll need. You wouldn't happen to know a merchant, a stonemason, or a company of 7 jolly miners who could spare us some stone, would you? My lord, you won't believe it. One of our villagers turned out to be a member of the band of 7 jolly miners. Oh, wow. He shared with me the directions to a site he and his brother prospected some time ago. According to him, we're bound to find all the stone we need there, ripe for the mining, as he puts it. What a peculiar fellow. That's just what we need to keep improving our city. Just imagine sturdy stone houses for all the villagers. All right. We have unlocked the rustic tavern, so we have a place for Roadhog. We have the stone quarry, the wheat farm, the flax farm, the cattle farm, and a performance stage. Nice. Well, we have a lot of building to do, I guess. Upgrade a couple of cottages. That's what we did. Gather some stone. All right. Let's keep my eyes on the chat. Today, when I had a walk, I thought I had Jessica's stream on my phone, but turns out that Village Church Bells was not Jessica's games. Nice. Had a lovely day. That's good to hear, Kat. I'm good, enjoying the sunshine. Nice. Been a beautiful sunny day, Kat, so we'll get a hosepipe band next week. Oh, wow. There were some loud ones in the stream today. Ah, yeah, the bells in your game are always very loud, Jessica. Lurking and making lunch. Okay, Jessica, enjoy. Be right back on mobile. Sup, everyone. Give me an hour. All right, Cirrus. Thanks for popping in. We'll see you soon. Alright, so we have one new gathering building, the stone quarry. It will make us stone. I have to find stones first. Here's stones, 70. 85. Are there more stones around that we can get? Oh, here's stones, 95. Okay, interesting. Oh, this seems good, 115. Let's build it right there. Let's get it out of the way. That we have all the space here for the production buildings. Alright, that's a good start. Then, ooh, this one is still locked in. Interesting. The rustic tavern. Oh, but it needs milk and grain. And it will turn it into porridge. Nice. Ooh, and this one has special requirements. It requires a well and a church. So if I want to build it, it needs to be in the area of the well and the church. Luckily, we can see by the white lines where they are, so that's the good news. But I think we need to start with these production buildings first. We do need stone to build any of these, so we'll have to wait for the stones to come in. I guess that gives me time to build another district. I think we should go past this road. I think that'll be cool. Let's make a little smaller district this time. Oh well, still 7 houses, so not too small. Mine, mine, mine. Yes, yes, Rodog, we'll get you your tavern. We'll get you your tavern. And let me just say thank you all so much for being here. It is much appreciated. Hope you all have a great time. Feel free to just lurk around. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you just want to mingle in chat, have fun too. All is good. Just please remember to hit the like button. It does really help me out in the streams. Get some exposure on YouTube. Here we are with the quarry. It's all the way up here. So let's put a specialist in here. Now, since all of these buildings are promoted, but not yet leveled up, I'm going to take Gordon and put him in there. Because these are all level 2, which means that production cycle goes faster. So that'll be interesting. Will there be Horilka and meat or beer only? So far, I think we can get a clue in here. So we get milk and we turn it into porridge. See, we have porridge. What's this? We can't really see what it is, but I think we have some sort of meals. Judging by the icons, I say there's not a real chance of beer or anything, but I'm not 100% sure. So maybe the publisher or the dev can answer that if there will be beer, but it doesn't really look like there's beer. There's different types of meals, I think. I don't really see drinks in here except for the milk. Fish is probably some sort of meat. I don't know. Mushrooms? Herbs or something? Interesting. Since when do you like porridge? Hey, PSV! Good to see you. How are you today? Hope you're good. Alright, we should now be getting in some stones slowly. Probably had to make quite a run for it, but he should now be there. We have the mission done, so let's unlock this. The market square. I think this is the upgrade from the marketplace. A tavern. Ooh, the tavern makes us nice meals, as we can see. The stringing workshop, where they make some actual rope. And the pharmacy. Cool, but that also means more complicated building, so... interesting. What are all the up arrows for? This means that we produce more than we use. That's why you see the up arrow. So, for instance, if we get the tavern up... where's my tavern? We can see that it will use up milk and wheat. And with the arrows, you can quickly see if you are producing enough or not. So, maybe if you build like a very small farm and you build 2 taverns in your town, you're not producing enough. So at quick glance, you can see whether you are producing enough or not, which is very helpful. And I really like that. That's well thought of. And we now have enough stones for the wheat farm, so let's get going. Would you care to try your hand at agriculture, my lord? Sorry, I'm doing so much talking, I had to take a sip from my drink. You'll find the building cost here. Just keep in mind, the farm's total yield will depend on the number of its fields. Okay. Of course, each additional field comes at a cost. So it'll be up to you to strike the right balance when planning your farms. One parcel will be left empty, free of charge, to make room for future production buildings. Okay, time to sow, my lord. Okay. So we can now see which of the areas are good for the planting. The only thing is, this yellow border is the border of our little town hall, and we have to expand that. I think if we level up the town hall, this area might get bigger. Right now we can't build outside of it, but yeah, we do have to get a farm. Now I do think this area looks nice, so I don't know, let's get started right here, see if we can make something of a farm out here. Now, I have no clue how big this needs to be, so just be trial and error. If we take this, the district is too small. What? Okay. Oh, I think they enlarged the size of the farms quite a bit. I think we're going to need to build a huge farm to actually have this working. Let's go. What if we do it like this? 4 farm fields. Okay. Let's just do this whole area since this is all fertile land. 5 fields. Okay, I think that'll be good. There we go. There we go. That's what I call a farm. I don't know though if we really need this, but we'll see. Maybe we're doing way too much, but we'll find out. I spent a nice day reading in the garden. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. No beer, sadly, but it's an early access, so never say never. Oh, no beer. That's getting Rodok pissed. Or it is just a family-friendly game. It is a family-friendly game. It's a perfect game. It's really nice. Never say never. Good Sean Connery Bond movie. Ah, nice. Oh, magical beer. Make it happen or I'll refuse to buy. I don't know if that's a good one to do right now, Rodok. Threatening the devs. Oh, that's cool. No beer, that's where Roadhog's interest disappears. Probably. But it's a gritless city builder, Roadhog, so that's what you should like. Ah, perfect timing. I wanted to go and thank the villagers who helped us earlier, but he's already gone. His neighbor told me a lady came to fetch him, said his brothers were missing him and needed his help. Oh, wow. And who are we to keep a man from his family? Still, I would love to ask if he knew a place to gather clay. We'll need some to make tiles for our roofs. But for now, stone takes priority. Okay. Well, we have the stone now. And now we have to make stones. And we have to get porridge. Well, we're on the way to porridge by getting the farm up. So that works. I wonder, though, if they are actually able to cross the river, get here, and start building this farm. I would hope so. Oh, I see somebody running here. So apparently they would. Yeah, alright. They're building the farm now. Now for the porridge, we also needed cattle. Because we need that for the milk. So we also have to build a cattle farm. We can already see that some of the fertile pieces are overlapping. But others are not. So I don't know. Let's get going right here, I guess. What's this? Berries. Okay. Might start on this side of the road then. Oh, that's not fertile, so we can't use it. I don't know how big this needs to be too, so... But judging by how big the farmland needs to be... We probably might have to go... pretty... Oh, let's not go over the road, actually. We might just have to go pretty big, but let's see. 5 fields. Okay, well that'll do, I guess. There we go. Maybe we're totally overdoing this. I have no clue. But hey, well, let's try it. Alright, farm is ready. Let's get a worker in there. We now have... I don't know. Laura, you can go farming. This is because in Middle Ages it was more risky to drink water than alcohol. That's true. But I believe most drinks were not as alcoholic as a lot of drinks in our time are. So that's a difference too. Alright, so we now... Oh, we already have everything for a tavern. Cool. Oh, we don't have the staging ground yet. So this is where the whole puzzle comes into play. Because in the end... It will be a bit of a puzzle. To get it all set and ready. So that we can put all the buildings where we want to build them. So I'm thinking of starting the rustic tavern now. And see, we can't build it in this district. Because there's no church, or there's no well in this district. The church is in this district though, so that does work. Same here. We could put it in that district, or in this one, or in that one. If we place it in one of these, one of the houses will be removed. But I guess it is what it is, so we'll just build one right here. That's okay. At least we get the rustic tavern. And start to produce some porridge. Farm is working. Now let's get the cattle farm to work. We'll put Vladimir in there. He's farming now too. There we go. So I'm medieval. Yes, you are. Couldn't believe the highway department called my dad a thief, but when I got home, the signs were all there. That's a good one. Oh, wow. We have the rustic tavern up. And we're going to get Gordon in there, I guess. No, we'll get Etch in there.
It will be done.
It will be done. Very good. So at least all the other places are automated, so they will still work. Which is good. I like that. And production per field is 1. So every cycle we get 5 milk out of this one. I think we also get 5 wheat out of this one. Yep, so that's good. Look at this. Look at the colors and stuff. I like it. This looks like actual wheat that's ready. This is not there yet. This is a fallow field. Very cool. Oh, yeah, they're harvesting. All right, all right. Nice. There are actual graphics for that. That's cool. All right, we have stone in stock, and we are now made our first porridge. That's great. Oh, we've finished all the shelters. Blimey, lord. I see you ain't fooling around now. That was mighty quick. I can't tell you how thankful I am. I'll be seeing my family again. Yes, you are. You're a good soul. Thanks a bunch. Tell you the truth, we were scared stiff when we heard a lord from the capital was coming to settle down here. I'm glad it's you and not yet another tyrant who came. And you'll see, be kind to the land and they'll be kind to you in return. That's what my ma always told me. Alright, nice. We got 20 gold for this quest. And we immediately get a new one. Save you, my lord. Oh, there comes Quirky. I see we're finally making a foray into agriculture. How exciting. What really caught my eye is the plan for a cattle farm. Truth be told, I'm more used to tending sheep than cows, but it can't be all that different, right? And Seagull needs the exercise. He's been getting a little plump since we lost our herd. But let's not dwell on the past. What I meant to say, would you mind if I looked after that farm for a little while? It would mean the world to me. Okay. Companion level 2 in agriculture have 1 autonomous cattle farm. Okay, so I guess Vladimir has to go. And we have to put Quirky in there then.
Yes.
Alright, there you go. There you go. Let's see if she gets happy with it. Let's check. We have all of these, so that's nothing to do. We should still get the flax farm, probably. See, it has different fertilities, not really overlapping with all of the others, which is interesting. I'm just not sure where to place the flax farm yet. Hey, Spanky! Good to see you. Hello, Ara. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're feeling a bit better. Right, let's upgrade a few houses as well. I think that will be beneficial, especially in terms of the money we get for it. We have all the resources, so why not? Okay. We have 75 gold. Now 140 people. Yes, we are getting somewhere. Let's go with the flax farm. Should probably place it somewhere out here. Oh, this is out of the area. Oh, shoot. Well, you know what? I must say it's a bit hard with the trees to really see where the area is. So maybe this is the thing for the development team. As soon as you click to place like the cattle farm, maybe you can make the trees temporarily removed or out of, so that you don't see them, so that it can clearly see where the borders are. That might be a useful tool. And then as soon as you hit this and you're done, they reappear, something like that, so that you can clearly see where you're placing. I'm good, thank you. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Good to hear that you're good. You're doing some nice streaming with that little Australian game. Very nice. But yeah, I hope you start feeling better soon, Ara. Let's see. So we have the flax now. We have the rustic tavern. We now need the real tavern for some meals, but we need the staging ground for that too. Staging ground apparently can only go in this one. You already have 2 civil buildings in this district. Alright, so apparently we can only have 2 civil buildings in a district. If we put it in here, it will count towards these districts, not these. Alright, well, let's do it. And the pharmacy has no requirements. That's good. I just don't know what the pharmacy does, so we'll have to see that. And I guess we have to wait for it to be done before we can then build the tavern, I guess. We now also need the stringing workshop. It needs a well and a church. So that should be okay in most zones, except here, of course. Alright, I'm thinking of doing a new zone again. But this time right here. Like this. There we go. Yes. And then the stringing workshop can go in here without removing a house. See, because this is still in the district. Now you can now clearly see the shapes it takes. So it's no longer circles that are engulfed in the area. It now takes the shape of the districts and stuff, which is really good. Really like that. Having breakfast for lunch. Not so fancy as lemon puffs, sadly. Well, what do you have for breakfast then? Hey, Daniel. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. Alright, there should come a point where we can upgrade this, but we have to keep going in the story, which is pretty nice. We have on top of things done, so let's finish the mission. My lord, word of your endeavor has spread. People are coming with advice and some are offering their services. A few claim to know where we can find soil rich in clay. Oh, cool. Soon our homes will have sturdier foundations and shiny tiled roofs. I can already picture our villagers smile and hear their praise. Maybe they'll even stop calling me Sir Advisor and remember my actual name. Sir Connery. The clay pit and a tilery. Alright, cool. We do need those ropes for the clay pit, so it's good that we are building that one now. Sending Jessica some lemon puffs. Ah, that's sweet, Duck. That's sweet. How's Mrs. Duck doing, Duck? Hope all is well. Been riding your bike lately? Flax Farm lacks the workforce. Ah, yeah, I totally forgot about the Flax Farm. Oh, well, Vladimir can do that. Let's get some flax in, too, so that we can actually make those ropes. Because right now we don't have flax yet, so we can't make them. And we unlock the clay pit. Ah, so many buildings to go. Craftsmanship. Well, this guy has craftsmanship too. So let's get him in. He already has the bonus. A bonus then, so that's good. And let's start building a clay pit. I guess clay will be next to water, so it doesn't really matter where, I guess. As long as it's next to water. Okay, that's cool. And apparently what's interesting is like the farms had to be built within the city limits. But all the production buildings don't have to go within city limits. So we can build it all the way over here. I guess that's good to know. Because that makes it so that you can save all the space within the city limits. Or mostly all the space. For other things than these production buildings. Which is nice. The slope is too steep. Oh, that's not good. But we could build it right here. I think this is a nice, neat spot for the clay pit there. Oh yeah, I don't have the rope yet. I was clicking it and it doesn't work, but we don't have the rope yet. We'll have to wait a second until we get this in. Should be good. Thanks, people. Nice to be welcome. Very kind of you all. I'm just confused if I have to say hi again or does the first one count for everyone? Oh, that's no worries, Daniel. That's whatever you want. If you just say hi to everybody, it's fine. If you want to name everybody, that's fine. All is good. All is good. Don't worry about it. We're just happy to have you. And yes, as you can see, there is a lovely community here with a lot of amazing people. And I'm really happy that I have all of you. So thank you all for being here. Most of you are here a lot of the times that I stream. And I'm much, much, much appreciated. It's really special. So thanks a lot. And what's even more special is how nice and kind and friendly and welcoming and open you all are to everybody. It is not normal. It is not, well, it should be normal. But in a lot of cases, it is not normal. And you all do it. So thanks a lot. It is really great. You are all very special. Take a look, my lord. I think it's time we improved one of our markets. All right. I guess we have to get... Oh, we can already improve it. Nice. So from a 1-star building, this will now be a 2-star building. Upgrading your civil buildings isn't just useful. It's absolutely essential to the growth of your city. The influence of these new and improved structures will meet the needs of our villagers and may even attract skilled craftsmen eager to set up shop in your city. Nice. So the big question is, once this is done, if this will actually have a larger area. That will be nice. It is, Cat. It is very true. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I just have to open the door to my room. I had it closed because little one wasn't asleep when I started streaming, but she should be now, and it's getting quite a bit warm in here, so I'll just open up the door of my room. I'll be back in a second. And here I am back already. Alright, we have almost 200 people, 100 coins. This should all be good. Sounds like a cult. We are not a cult. Alright, we need some good meals and tiles to actually do this. We still have not built the real tavern because we had no place to build it. Now we do. So you know what? Let's build that tavern so that we get the extra food that we need. We do have milk in good amounts. We have porridge in good amounts. I like that. I like that. Let's upgrade some of the houses while we can. Looks like most numbers are in the green. Yeah, all numbers are so far in the green, so that's good. Could well be that the more villagers we get, at some point we will run out of berries and stuff, so we'll have to keep that in mind. But for now, it's good. Games look a bit like Foundation. That's not negative. Yeah, especially like Foundation in the early days. This is a lovely game. It's very cool, and I like the whole other system that it has to how you place districts and stuff. The puzzling is sometimes a little bit annoying, like where do you place the tavern, where do you place the well, but most of the time it works quite well, so you shouldn't complain about it too much. I'm not a big fan of all the puzzles, but it is what it is. Alright, let's get Quirky in here. Let's finish this mission. Look, Your Highness, Seagull's so much happier already. Warms my heart to see him like this. What a good pup. Only you could see him after they took our herd. Poor thing cried for days in my arms. Then we had to leave our home, and here we are. I couldn't have hoped for better. Ah, that's sweet. Thank you so much, Lord. I know it's not much, but I really need it. I'll stop bothering you now, but thank you again. It's truly a pleasure to work alongside you. Oh, wow, everybody's so happy. And we got 20 gold again. Nice, nice. Nederlands beschikbaar. Is Dutch available? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I don't think I can show you in here. Oh yeah, I can show you. It's Deutsch, English, France, I don't know, Spanish, I don't know, probably Russian and maybe Ukraine or something. But yeah, it's not available, so maybe it will be. We had the dev and the publisher in the chat, so if they're still there, they might even give you an answer on that. But I'm not sure if there will be Dutch, or maybe there will be a community thing that you can contribute to it and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, for tax reasons, we are not a cult. I'd have a feature request for this game. Streamer mode. You cannot have more villagers than viewers in the stream. Well, then our village would be limited to 28 people. Maybe do it the other way around, that if you have 209 villagers, that the game will provide you with 209 viewers on stream. That could be fun. Zongwen, Russian and Ukrainian. Ah, thanks, Volodymyr. That's why you are here. You are the brains of this whole channel. That's great. Thanks. Now we all know. Alright, the stone workshop we were not building yet, because we did not have all the resources. The clay pit, do we have it now? Yes. So let's build the clay pit. And I think we can now get working on... Oh, that's it. So these are all the level 1 buildings. We can see the trading plaza. If we hit this little icon, we can also see the level 2 buildings now. Which should have a bigger area of influence, I think. So let's go to the marketplace. If we go like this, we can see it has an area that lasts here around the wall. Now I want to check if I do the other one. No, it has the same size, I think. So not much change there. But it will be good. Oh, and there's even another upgrade later. And this still counts as the regular market, I think. So that's good. But yeah, we need a pharmacy for some of these houses to be upgraded. And we need the tiles. So we have to get working on the tilery, but the tilery also needs a pharmacy. So we have to get working on the pharmacy first, I guess. Probably somewhere a little bit central. I don't know. Here maybe. Yeah, in there, but there's already 2 buildings in there, so that's a tough one. Let's build the pharmacy in there and then see where we can go from there. Oh, wow, the pharmacy's big. That pharmacy is really big. Russian, Ukrainian, simplified Chinese for the 3 languages. And for now, Polish is not available. We plan to add new languages during early access, so perhaps later. Okay, cool. Well, I know there's a pretty sizable Dutch community that plays a lot of city building games, so could be interesting. So what happens if a villager dies then? I don't think villagers actually die. So basically what they should do is as we remove a house, they should go to the town hall area and wait until we build them a new house. And maybe at some point they might leave or something, but I don't think they die. I don't even know if there's actually a cemetery in the game or something. I don't really know. Then a new one moves in, or you could close a random stream. A viewer would disappear. Ah, that's cool. Oh, nice. Oh, it was talking about the streamers. That's cool. Can you send me a list in English and I'll translate to Dutch if you guys want? Contact me by Discord if you like the idea. Yeah, well, we're all happy to help out, I guess. I mean, I'm Dutch too, so I could try and help out with it too. Alright, people, I can see 31 viewers, 29 likes. That is so much appreciated. You are all the sweetest and the best. Thank you so much. Alright, this is ready. We have to get a person in here to actually do the job. I think I'm going to get our level 3 guy, Kevbot, in. You go get in here and start working, my friend. Get this clay going. I mean, you've served us so well in the lumber mill. Let's get the clay going. This is the lumber mill that's just completely self-sufficient and working quite well, so that's good. I actually seem to be planting new trees too, so that is excellent. And if you want to, you can simply move a building. So we could move this to a new area where there's more trees and stuff. So keep that in mind too. You can move certain buildings. You can't move these. These are really district-wise, so the farms you can't simply move. But these buildings you can simply move and get into another area if need be. And since it's... Oh no, there's still animals there, so we don't have the need. Good. Alright. This one is already skilled, and that's why Kevbot already took out 2 production cycle circles, so that's great. Production of clay should go pretty fast now. So I guess we can start to work towards the tilery. Yep, there we go. Let's build a tilery. Wow, look at the pharmacy. That's huge. Oh, that's a pretty big pot. We can boil people in there. Wow. Oh, it looks like flax. Nice. It is a nice, cozy game. Very cool. Small studios must be helped. True, true, true. Long live indie games. Oh, yes, oh, yes. I love this topic of viewers only surviving if their avatar in the game survives. I feel like that took a dark turn. Yep. I have a spelling problem and looking for someone from Poland. If someone here in our Discord can help. Oh, I think there might be people that can help. Patmos thinks immediately of boiling people. Well, I saw a person standing next to it, and that's why I could compare the size. And I was like, wow, you can put a person in there. But maybe we get some interesting witch stories in there with people boiling or something. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we have the tilery ready, but now we need another companion again. So this is where all of the companions come in. The Kevbot is in one that is not automated yet, so we have to pick another one. I think I'm going to pick Quirky because she's pretty good. No, I'm going to take Volodymyr to work in here. He should be good at making tiles. They're just taking baths. Could be a movie. Oh yeah, could be, could be. Question for the publisher or the dev. Right now, in this game, I have 6 companions at this point. Is there a way, or is there in the story a moment where you can get like more? And is there a maximum number? Or is it just fixed and I have to do the whole game with these 6? I'm just interested to know how that works. And I think we're not really building houses, so we should probably keep up a little bit more with building districts. And I'm going to try and make a few smaller ones. Yeah, 4. Nothing of that in it, but that's okay. We can build that in later. Oh yes, you will meet more companions. Ah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Thanks for answering. I guess we can already build a few more of these small areas. Make the town grow. And what for the biggest hobby of Patmos? Taxing the crap out of people. True, in games I always do that. I know there's no tax money because you get the money from upgrading houses and when people start to live in your town. So there's no taxes. Although these little side missions give you some extra coins, but that's it. So I don't think there's any plans for taxing people, but you know, can change at any moment. Who knows? Pushes him in the pot. Oh wow. Be right back. Okay, cat. Right, they're building houses here pretty fast. With these layouts, you can actually put them on stuff like the well. So we can see that the well has a pretty big area. It still serves this place. If we put the market on it, we can see the market is no longer in that area. And that could be a reason to build a market in this area. And then you can see how big the area starts to be where we have markets. So that can be a really good one. And then, for instance, we can go to the church and see how the church is doing. Well, this is the church area. So we might also build a chapel in here and enlarge that area. So yeah, that's gonna happen. That way we can create pretty large areas where we can simply build extra structures that we might need. And of course get a ton of extra people, which is pretty cool. That is because the essence of Middle Ages medicine is influencing humors of body with elements. And nothing adds influence of fire and water more than boiling alive. Yeah, the slow boiling method, so people won't jump out. They will just sit there and slowly be boiled. Who knows? Alright, I think we're using no tiles for these upgrades, so that's good. I don't want to use the tiles yet. Because we were trying to get the tiles for another building, but now I don't remember what we were actually building with the tiles. We have the clay pit now. Oh no, we need the tiles to upgrade cottages, that was it. And this is a level 2 building that we can make a level 3 building, so let's do so. And that should get this mission done. Nice. Not really a taxing system, but like Patmos said, upgrading a building is costing money from the villagers, and the bigger the house, the more money you get. Yeah. It's nice, and it's a fixed system, so you really have to upgrade houses in order to progress sometimes and to get the more costly buildings. Like this one will cost you 20 gold. We have 131 now, but yeah, it's a bit more of a challenge. And if you can just tax the people and you end up with infinite money, it will be less of a challenge to keep getting more villagers in. So I like the system how it is right now. It works pretty well. Like a medieval Tom Nook, always asking for more money each time your house gets bigger in Animal Crossing. Yeah, I haven't played Animal Crossing, but cool. And of course, thank you all so much for being here. It's much appreciated. And it's very much appreciated that we had Strat from the dev team and Fire Squid from the publishing company in here. It is so cool. You can answer all of our questions and help us out. So thanks so much for being here. We all really do appreciate it. Right, let's take this zone off. And see, are we still... We can see that these are all in the green. So that's good. Berries, so we can now see we are using more berries than we are producing. So we might need to get an extra berry gatherer. And we're also using more fish than we are producing. So it's very handy that we can quickly see that. And then maybe add some structures into it. Can we put the fish too close to another? I like that. You can't build them too close. That is exactly how it should be. That is something that I really like. The Gatherer. Here we have 80. Here we have... This one is already being used, so I don't want to use that one, actually. So let's build one on top here, I think, so that's not taking out all those trees. Let's build an extra one. Nice. You have a request from a companion. Thanks, Vladimir. Yes. Good spot. Thank you. Save you, friend. So that's it, eh? No more running in the hallways. No more hiding under your mother's skirts. No more dirt on your faces and clothes. You're a real lord now. Oh, thanks, Gavbot. Just look at you. You're all grown up now. We're adults. Oh, time flies, eh? Well, anyways, thanks so much for having me. I couldn't be happier. Or, well, maybe I could. What a way to ask for something. See, there's one thing I'm missing, and don't laugh, okay? It's not funny. I really haven't had milk since I left home. I can already feel my bones crumble. Oh, Cav, I didn't know you digged milk so much. You know, a big fellow like me needs his milk. Could you get me some, please? Make some cereal, too. Others will surely appreciate a hearty breakfast, too. Alright, so the mission is we have to get Kevbot his breakfast needs. Well, looks like we have it, so that's done quickly. Thank you, friend. I know it may not seem like much, but it really means a lot. You remember how we used to sneak into the barn to steal some milk? Oh, the good old days. But enough about the past. What matters now is our future, the future of our town, and the future of our friendship, of course. Speaking of which, you haven't met Guinevere yet, have you? She's my future wife. She's on her way as we speak and should arrive in a few days. I'm sure you'll love her. Okay. And we got some gold. Nice, nice. Welcome back, Cat. But I shall have to leave. Thank you for the stream. See you all soon. Okay, Cat. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. Have a good one. Take care. Good luck with all your amazing crafting work. Hope you get some nice commissions and stuff to do. Let's keep expanding the town bit by bit. And, oh, we have all the missions done. Let's see what we unlocked. 60 gold. Nice. Piece of clay. Good work, my lord. No more worrying about rain or cold with tiles like these. Shiny, beautiful, and quite on top of things. Wouldn't you agree? Now, where were we? Ah, yes. See, my lord. Our settlement has grown incredibly fast, and yet our whole remains just as it was when we arrived. Ah, cool. We're going to upgrade the town hall. As you know, my lord, the village hall is the heart of our settlement. It ought to grow along with it. And I'm not saying it's just because I want a larger office, mind you. You do want a larger office. Quest completed. The forester produces mushrooms. Cool. The trapper produces other meat and hides, I guess. Or fur or whatever. The eatery produces meals from that. And the town hall. Very cool. Very cool. Upgrade the town hall. The village hall to town hall. Gain several gold coins. Nice. I must say, the storyline, and that's basically also the tutorial, I guess, is really good. It really helps you through the game and serves you well, so I like that. It's very nice. Alright, bye, Cat. You two is a great band. Very true, very true. Let's see. We now have level 2 buildings. The forest... Oops, sorry, I have the hiccups. The forester and the trapper. Let's see, the forester. Do we have... It requires mushrooms, so we have to find Oh, here's mushrooms. Okay, good. You know what? Let's place this along the road a bit, like this, I guess. There we go. And now that I think of it, we have built some extra buildings. And... Oh, we're still building them, Oh, this one is already automated. Where's the other one, then? Oh, down here. See? This one is not automated yet, so we have to put a worker in there.
Certainly.
Make sure that they get the work done. And I think the fishing cabin, yep, this one also needs a worker. Let's get somebody else then, I guess. Edge can go there. So we have to circle the advisors around a bit to make sure that all the houses, all the new stuff gets really working. This is the trapper. And that needs... Oh, boar. Cool. 110 boar. Okay, nice. We'll go all the way up here. It's out of the way from the town, so that's good. Nee, je hebt niks verkeerd gezegd, Ara. Dat was een goeie. Let's see. And the one from the wheat farm can go in here. Alright, so we get mushrooms. And then... Ah. What did we get here then? The eatery. It needs a market and... the performance stage. Alright, let's build an eatery there. It does get... It is a lot of information... that you have to take in where all the different building goes and how we were developing the town and which building did go where and stuff. So this game is quite a bit to take in, but it is also really cool. And of course, if you play multiple games with this, you'll probably get the hang of it pretty quickly. Is there an overview of all the buildings? That depends on what you mean with that. So if I click this, I can go to buildings, and here we can see basically all the buildings that we have. So a level 2 house, or basically all the housing, I think. So here we can see all the houses. Our companions. These are all the production buildings. And as we can see right here, we have a... we can also sort them a bit. So if we tick these off, we get all the crop buildings. So we can see we have the mine, the clay, 2 of the berries... I guess it would be nice if this would be sorted a bit so that we could quickly see that we have 2 of these and we don't have to overview it. But yeah, there are ways to see what you have. I hope that answers your question for that. Let's go over all the foods quickly to see if we are now producing good amounts for everything. Yes, we are so far. Oh, just not enough clay apparently. Alright, should be good enough soon, I think. Yeah, we're producing good numbers of most things. So yeah, there are ways to see what buildings you have. Nothing Wrong, U2 was one of my favorite bands. Yeah, really good bands. When I was younger, I listened to it a lot. Eatery lacks the workforce. Okay, we've built the eatery up here. Let's get a worker in there from one of the automated buildings. So Quirky can go in there. And the trapper also lacks the workforce. We can get the rope guy in there. Gordon. Alright. All buildings should now have their specialists. So at least everything is working. One thing I did not show you yet is a lot of decorations that we have. So we can build stuff like signposts and things like that. So you can also decorate your town up, which is pretty cool. I think I want to go into that a little bit later. But this should be pretty fun to go around and make your town look nice and fun. So there is ways to actually make the roads and the open areas look a little bit nicer. So we can just go like this and put it in there. And there you have it. So yeah, there's options to do that. Another thing I didn't do yet is show you, for instance, the bigger cottages. So right here, let's go all the way down here. These are the level 1 houses. They're pretty small. Basically, it is mostly a roof and then 2 side walls. And that's it. And that's the level 1 house. Then if we go to a level 2 house, it already starts to look a bit more like a house. It's bigger, looks more cozy, some nice windows and stuff. So these are the level 2 houses. And then next to that, right here, we have a level 3 house, which is made of stones. It has the tiled roofs. So you really can spot the difference in the way the houses look and how that all goes. So I really like it. Oh, somebody's sitting here on the balcony. That's cool. That's a nice feature. So yeah, that's how the things look when you zoom in. It's pretty cool. Some of these houses remind me a bit of the houses in Tiny Glade you can build, actually. So cool. So now I can impress my coworkers and tell them I understand Dutch. Well, it depends on how much you understand, I guess. And I hope for your sake that there's nobody there then that really knows Dutch and starts talking Dutch to you and then you don't know what you have to say. But nice. Gone ahead, guys and girls. Alright, dog. Thanks so much for being here. Much appreciated. Have a good one. Give our best to the missus. And we'd love to see you another time. Thanks for popping in. As we can see, we have reached the 350 people threshold for upgrading, and we have all the resources. So we're upgrading. There it goes. And we can immediately see we get a stone wall around it, which looks pretty nice. And there it goes. Let's get the town hall up, and I can take a sip from my drink. Ooh, yeah, the Joshua Tree album. That was very good from you too. Wow, look at all these people walking here. What are they doing? Are they joining the town? Are they coming in saying hi and then... Oh, wow, it's done. Look at this. Such a big tower. And we have like... an outdoor hallway, which looks good. Oh, they're still not done yet. They're still... building it. So cool. Alright, and we can even go further, I think, at some point. +6 builders. Okay. Well, this looks nice. And there's still stuff laying. Are they still busy with it? Well, that's not perfectly clear, but this is a cool structure. Nice. So we now have a town hall. Now I wonder, did the area around town get bigger? So... Oh yeah, it did, because the area was right here, I think. And now we got a lot bigger area to work in with our people. Nice. Very good, very good. Joshua Tree was good. War was better. Oh, I'm not getting into which is better and stuff. But yeah, I'll leave that to all of you. You're probably more wiser in that than I am. I just know that I loved the Joshua Tree album. Right, let's build another district here. That's one of the things you quickly forget about. Making new districts, getting more people in, getting all the gold that we need. We need to get a bit of extra gold anyway, so... that is something. Alright. Squid or Strateger. Are there plans to implement things like, I don't know, disasters or something? So, I don't know, fires, hazards, things like that will mess up your town? I kind of hope not so much, because I'm usually not a big fan of it, especially not in a nice peaceful builder like this. So it kind of depends on what the issue is, I guess. And if there's a fix for it, but... like getting houses burned down all of a sudden, I don't know. Companion demands attention. Ah, thanks. I think this should be in a different place or a little bit bigger, because it keeps slipping my attention. Well, I am paying a lot of attention to the game. So that might be something for the publishers as well. This is... I don't know. I don't have my eyes on it. I have a pretty big screen. And then I just keep missing this. Thanks, Vladimir. Very helpful. My lord. Yes, sorry to bother you. I hope I'm not interrupting. Well, you are, but please continue, and you don't have to look so sad. If I am, I come back later. It's alright, I don't mind. No, it's okay. Are you sure? Oh, boy. Just talk to me. Ah, she's happy again. I mean, Sir Advisor told me to come to you if I had any issues, so here I am. He said to be patient while we build the town, but I really am starting to feel cramped in this tiny house. I'm sorry, I know this is very selfish, but there's barely any room for Matthew and even less for me to cook properly. Could you help me, my lord, please? Build a townhouse for Laura. Okay. Upgrade a cottage for Laura. Well, Laura, we'll upgrade a cottage for you then. Oh dear. I tried Wookiee meat. It was chewy. Not planned for now. No disaster or anything that might destroy your houses. Yes. Thank you. That was the answer that I was hoping for. If they put the companion to the left top, it's better, I think. Yeah, maybe. Or Foundation also has it in the lower left corner, and you miss so many messages. I think somewhere out here. Or they can put it here, but then give a little message here that lasts for like 5 seconds, saying that a companion has a request or something, so that it is in your eyesight. I think that can fix it a bit, because only down here a little picture that just doesn't catch my eye. So getting either a short message or putting it up here, yeah, I think that could fix it. I'm sorry I'm so needy in the game. Oh, no worries, Laura. No worries. Taking notes for the dev, guys. Thank you all for your feedback. Oh, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Thank you for publishing such a great game. And thank all the devs on our behalf for making such a nice game. It's really fun and cozy. I like it. Alright, we got the cottage. Thank you, Lord. I haven't seen Matthew this happy in a long time. Ever since we left our home to join you, he was just moping around all day. And now he's smiling again. Well, you are too, so that's good. And I finally have enough room to get back to work. Well, it's true. I'm already working for you. But, you know, I could bake you a little something for your trouble. That's the least I can do to thank you. Oh, I know. I'll let you pet Matthew too. What? No, he's not my husband. He's my cat. Ah, okay. Just don't bake a bun in your oven because I don't want that. 20 gold. Yay. And we've upgraded the village hall. Can you believe it, my lord? I can finally stretch my legs under my desk. Well, we made Sean Connery happy. Well, and we welcome a new companion, gained access to new facilities and secured more land to build on, which is far more important. Yes, yes, of course. See, he was after a better office. That's it. So, my lord, what comes next? I believe you've made your choice, and yet I'm still dreaming. A castle? Can you imagine building your very own castle together with our companions? Ah, one can dream. Oh, we've unlocked the iron mine, a theater, public school, a church, a city hall, a carpentry workshop, and a castle. Ooh, very cool. A public school. That would suggest that we also get private schools, but I'm not sure. Alright, lots of stuff done. Build your castle. Alright. We have to get the town hall, theaters, and a public school, and a castle. Oh, wow. So many jobs all of a sudden. Oh, a companion wants something. Arthur. Oh, that's new. See thee, most esteemed lord of Patmosville, thy humble sister, Countess Alba of Vatahath, hath sent me through hill and valley to lend mine hand in thy noble quest. He seems like he's 16, wearing old people's clothes. Thou mayst call me Knight Arthur. I have sworn an oath upon mine honor, and from this day forth I am thine to command. Oh, wow. They got the crazy cat lady part right. Very good, Laura, very good. Oh, now, my lord, I've traveled far and wide to find thee, and truth be told, my possessions are in worse shape than my spirit and body. Okay. My lord, wouldst thou give me a scrap of iron to mend my blade and armor and make them shine once more? Yes, we will. Oh dear, talk normal to me, dude. Are there animals in the game? You don't really see them roaming around the town, I guess. I don't know if there's like cats or dogs or anything in the game. Would be cool if we could get animations at the houses from cats roaming around and dogs walking through the town. There are like butterflies. You can see butterflies flying around, so those are in. Actually, quite a lot of them. I don't know if there's birds or anything. We could take a look in the forest here. I don't see any birds or anything. We do have the cattle, of course, that we've made, but we actually made that cattle farm, so that's obvious that they're in the game. And I think in the hunting zones, like here we have the deer area, you will actually see the deer. So if we zoom in, you can see some antlers and stuff from the deer, so that's cool. So there are some animals in the game. But other than the butterflies that fly around, I don't know if there's any other animals that will walk a bit in your town. So oh, there's birds. See, there's birds flying by. But I guess at some point having cats and dogs roam the town could be very interesting, I think. But I don't know. I don't know how that works with coding and stuff, and if that's even possible. But hunting or breeding? Well, we're hunting mostly. I don't think there's any real breeding except maybe on the farm, but we probably won't see that. So that's that. Some companions have pets, but for now there are no animals besides the ones used as a resource like pigs and cows. I would love a pet the dog feature. I'll share the idea with the devs. Yeah. Yeah, or even at least have some cats roaming around the town or something if it gets of a certain size. That would be cool. You're not needy, Laura. You're always needed. Ah, that's true. That's true. I do also like the fact that if you build a relatively low-grade district, you can see the wooden fences, and as soon as you get the upgraded houses, it will turn into stone fencing and hedges and stuff. That's really nice. I like the differences. Let's see, because we have plenty to do. Give Arthur iron to hone their sword. Yes. We should get into, well, the forester we have. We should get into the iron mine. Question is, where's the iron? Oh, here's iron. There we go. Let's go over production. Do we have everything we need so that we can... Oh, we might need an extra clay pit, but I don't think so. All else appears to be okay, except for the mushrooms and the boar meat. That's on par, but that's okay for now too, so no problems there. Alright. Kun je elk individueel persoon een eigen naam geven? Zijn namen aanpasbaar? Ara asks, I'm going to translate, ik ga het even vertalen, Ara. Ara asks if you can name persons. Yes, at least if you take a look at the companions, I've named all of these companions when we started the game. So we have Cathbot, Quirky, Gordon, Laura, Volodymyr, and Edge of Silence. Now, I don't know about Arthur, but it doesn't seem we can change his name anymore. So, this is just the guy we get, and he comes with a certain name. I would love the feature to actually be able to change this like I did with the others, because I can include some of you into the game, which I always like to have stream participate in that way. So that would be lovely if we could still change the name now. Maybe it's possible and I simply don't know how, but as far as I know, we can't change it now. So that could be nice if we can change the names of the later to be companions as well, but I don't know. And all the other citizens are just walking around. They're not really to be clicked on and to interact with, so. Are storks flying over and delivering babies, or are we sticking to the truth of how babies are born? Are babies born then? I thought they were just fired from Mars or Venus and they would land on Earth, but... Okay, I have to keep up with the game, of course. I think we have to do some development in these parts soon to get all the stuff done. But before I do that, I would like to post a poll. Let's see... City Tales Medieval Era. What is your take on the game? That's the question, people. So right now I'm giving you some options. And then you can click whatever you want, and maybe that's also a bit of an indication to the devs and the publisher. Alright, there we go. Let's start the poll. And please give your honest opinions, because that's the most valuable, of course. Back to streaming mode. A companion per stream viewer rather than a villager. Oh, well, that will give me 24 companions at the moment. That'll be helpful. I'm all for that. Alright, let's get somebody in here. Ooh, look at this. Cathbot is completely maxed out on his skills. That's great. Let's get him in there. That should work. That should get us the iron. Let's get into the mode where we can see the different buildings. So let's take a look at the well. And that could decide us to build a well in here. That's good. All right, that's done. Let's go to the market. The market is already fixed everywhere. Church is fixed everywhere. Pharmacy, not so much. But if we build the pharmacy here... it will include all of the other lands, so that'll be helpful. Let's build the pharmacy right there. I like this handy tool. Education is nowhere. This is the staging ground. If we build the staging ground in here, also most of the districts will have that in. That's good. Check number 3, lol. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I have to do that again. That what happens when you type and want to play a game and stuff. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Medieval era. What is your take on the game? We have to do this again, people. I'm very sorry. Shows promise. Yeah, this is better. La 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 la. Checking the spelling now. All right, let's start. This should be better. Sorry, people. We were looking at entertainment. That's good now. We don't have to check those. So I think we have to start worrying about education for a little bit, so that we get at least a public school somewhere. But we need more wood, or we need the specialized wood for it, apparently. That's where the carpenter comes in. We have the eatery, so let's get the carpenter now somewhere. Somewhere over. Oh, no, I'm not gonna sing. Alright, we have that. So most stuff is now actually built everywhere, or should be built everywhere. I wonder if we can build a very small district and if it will still be big enough to... A collision detected. Don't collide. Too small. Yeah, I was afraid of that. We might have to move this fishery so that we can build a bigger area for it. That might actually be nice. Too close to another. Okay, let's go there. Bye-bye. Alright, we'll start in this corner now then. Let's build. Slope is too steep. Oh, that's new. Oh, wow. Apparently, there is a slope here. I don't really... Oh, it's going down. Okay, so there's a downward slope there. That's causing trouble. But you can overcome it, apparently, because that's what we just did. Alright, 7 pieces. Nice, there we go. My answer is not on the question list. Depends on the available task. Maar het spel op zich is natuurlijk iets voor mij. Zeker Ada, zeker Ada. Ik denk dat je dit wel heel leuk gaat vinden. Hopelijk komt er snel een Nederlandse vertaling. I hope there will quickly be a Dutch translation for Ara, because I think you will really like that. Music fits the game fantastic. Very true. It's nice music. Nice music. Can you zoom in, considering option 3? Well, I can zoom in. What you want to see. I hope you... you probably meant zooming in on option 3. The old option 3. But, yeah... It's not up for grabs. That's what you want to know. But, we hope during our early access we can kind of build our city builder together. The Destiny community of players with your feedback and suggestions. Well, I guess we already gave a few, so that's nice. So, Fire Squid, have you been playing this game yourself? And like how big a towns you build? I mean, we're almost up to 500 people now. What's like how big should we get? Like, is it get up to 1,000 and you have most of the stuff filled, or can you easily get up to 2,000? How does that go? Quite interested in that, actually. Let's see. We can upgrade the church, but we need that better wood for it. We can upgrade the theater. Where is it now? Or is it a different building? No, here's one. See, we can upgrade this one to a theater. That'll be nice. Is this the only one that we have? No, I don't think so. Might be so, though, but this is the well, yes. Where do I find another performance area? This is a well. Laundry, cool. I thought we had another staging area. Oh, here it is. Ah, I was missing it. Alright, let's upgrade it. There we go. I warned you, we're a nice bunch. Oh dear. Hey, Donny! Good to see you. How are you today? Hope you're good. Lurking and editing. Have fun with that. Have fun with that. What are you editing? Some Hell Let Loose, or is it Schedule 1? Yeah, how's Joanne doing? Hope all is well with the two of you. Let's go upgrade some housing here. More and more stuff gets built. The theater gets built. They're building another shelter. Church is ready. Can't upgrade the church yet. We could upgrade the market. Let's do so. Why not? I mean, the more we get, the better. All productions here are still good, or at least okay. We are a bit slow on the planks, because I think they're using the planks to make that special wood. Are they? Yes. So we might need to get an extra plank guy in order to keep the planks up, because otherwise we can't upgrade buildings anymore. So let's build the plank guy. Hopefully we still make enough lumber for it then, but otherwise we'll have to increase that too. So lots of balancing now. I think we are now approaching the point in the game where we have to do a little bit of balancing and make sure that things run smoothly. Let's give Arthur his stuff first. Still sad that we can't change his name. Thy grace bringeth honor to the name, my lord. I am in the debt now until fate unbinds me. Please accept mine boundless gratitude and allow me to serve thee as once I served thy sister. Lady Alba hath also entrusted me with delivering a message. Dearest brother and young lord of Patmosville, I send you my warmest congratulations. You finally earned our father's trust. The road ahead is treacherous, and I wish you nothing but the fortune I lacked at your age. I have sent Arthur to your side. He's still green, but the spark of promise springs in him. Surely he reminds me of you. Please treat him well. Yours truly, your sister, Countess Alba of Vtava. And I thank thee again, my lord. I shall now take my leave and await thy orders. Okay, we got some gold. Always good. Alright, we have 2 theaters. We still have to build a public school. We need more of those timber things for that. But after that, we might get to upgrade the town hall. Once we get even more of that. Ooh, and we need a bit more gold for that. Oh, that's interesting. I'm okay, mate. How's you? I'm fine, Donny. I'm fine, thank you. The old option tree just didn't have the support it needed. I'm getting this week's Zelda Loose highlights on. Nice, Donny. Nice, nice, nice. Keep it up. I think it would be nice if the upgraded buildings would have a slightly bigger radius or something. I don't know. It just feels like that would do right to the game, but that's my opinion. The castle needs a lot of stuff that we don't have yet, like these cut stones. So we'll have to work towards getting those available. We're not there yet. Luckily, with these numbers, you can quickly see if you already have a certain building. So here we see the 1. We have 1 tilery. We have 2 lumber mills now. So that's handy. If you go over this, we can see we have no normal markets, but we have 2 special markets. We have no bigger churches, but we have 2 chapels. So that helps to quickly spot if you actually have everything. This, of course, doesn't show you the amount of buildings we have, but the amounts of fields we already have. But it's very handy to be able to quickly see which buildings you have. So you can see it before you build a new building. The lumber mill lacks a workforce. Let's get somebody in there. Let's get Quirky in there. Yes, there you go. 500 people. Very nice. How much gold do we need for this? 300, I guess? So yeah, we have to save up soon. Build a bigger town. Let's go see. Let's build another district again. I mean, we have to keep building and getting a bigger town. I think at least. I mean, with that we get extra gold, so... I'm wondering if we can remove this by building over it, or that will always remain. That's a question. Yeah, I think we do need another clay maker. Just to make sure that we produce enough. Too close to the other one. Ah, okay, so it really has to be far off. Okay, well, that's fine. There we go. I played a lot of hours needed. I don't know how long the main quest is supposed to last, as it may be different depending on how fast you upgrade and add new buildings. You can reach 1,000 villagers indeed. Ah, okay, cool. Well, we're halfway in now, so that's nice. Goedenavond iedereen, ik ga me wat bezighouden met mijn modelspoorbaan. Heel veel plezier daarmee, Ara. En als je het leuk vindt, mag je altijd een fotootje in de Discord ervan sturen. Vinden we altijd leuk om te zien. Ara is going to be busy with his model railroad. So he will be leaving. Thanks so much, Ara. Much appreciated that you were here. And take care. Get well soon. Alright, let's upgrade the church so that at least we have all the upgraded buildings that we want. You can really see the different types of buildings. Like this really feels more like the city center area with the big tall buildings. And this is more the outskirts with the not upgraded buildings, which is pretty cool. I like it. I like the view and idea of it, so that's very nice. Let's keep working on more districts. Now the road goes like this, so we just follow the road and build another district. And then out here we do 1, 2, so that we at least surround the village hall, because I think the village hall should be the center of town. And this way we really surround it, so I think this is nice. There we go. What's this? Oh, that's also a button for the town hall. Very cool. Alright, so if you want some tips, this is how you can get tips from the question mark. Here we have the town hall, so let's do a few decorations out here, I think. Oh, there's even different pots that you can select. That's nice. But yeah, I want some flower planters here, especially near the entrance. Oh, we can spend hours and hours on these decorations. Ooh, cool. Ooh, wow, that's a big tree, but it's pretty cool. We can even place it in the middle here, and then they have to walk around it. Oh, you need to move your legs, sir, if you're walking. Please move your legs, people. This is not like on the airports where you have roads that just flow for you. You have to move your legs. A mausoleum. As a decoration? That's cool. Can't build it in the courtyards and stuff, but this is nice. So here we... Oh no, this is part of the building here. But that's pretty interesting. We can actually build... Like this, somebody died and they put up a mausoleum here. Cool. Let's take a look around. Nice. Alright, well, I love the decorations. That's cool, that we can really decorate up a town. Guess we should start from that next time when we get started, so that you start immediately decorating things up.
Certainly.
This is really cool. He has a hoverboard, Back to the Future. Yeah, something like that. Alright. Do we now have everything for the public school? Almost. 21 planks out of the 26. Well, we are now producing more planks, which is good, but we are now really short on regular wood. So let's get another woodcutter's cabin. Let's get a cabin in the woods. That'll be good. Yep, there it goes. Come on, build it. It does feel like we are really building an organic town. And like with the roads and such, it looks really like this is how a town could develop. Would be nice maybe if we get a painting tool so that we can just paint a bit of road here because it's not there yet. Oh, we can even have a photo mode. So I can just do this and then make a nice thumbnail out of it. Cool. Okay, a nice feature. More and more games do that nowadays, and it's really, really nice and handy. Right, we're still getting most stuff in the plus. Are they building this now? Yes, they are. Alright, let's go and get somebody else in here. Somebody that's also leveling up. Yes. Yeah, Laura. Let's get Laura in there. Alright, let's see what the poll has said. And the results for the poll are the following. Shows promise, it has my attention, 71%. I like it a lot. Wishlisting now, 14%. Maybe when it's done further, 7%. And not for me, 7%. So, well, that's honest. And I guess a lot of people are in one way or another interested in this game. So that's good to know for the devs and the publishers. They're on the right track. Now, I guess for everybody in the chat, if you have suggestions or tips, now is the time probably to shout them out, because there are now people in here that actually have influence over that. So, if you want to make your voice heard, shout it out now. But yeah, I think they're on the right track. And I like how they can really keep the numbers simple. So a regular cabin just produces 1 berry a time. And the simple tavern, where is it? The one that's actually using up the berries? Here, this is also using 1. So basically, 1 berry gatherer and 1 of these buildings will be on par. So you don't have to do all these crazy calculations and stuff. I like how they keep that simple. Don't work with crazy numbers. Don't work with, oh, this will produce 15 and then the other one will use 12, and then it all makes it needlessly difficult. This keeps it so that you have a pretty easy, simple way of building this stuff. I like it. Road Dog is willing to work on the Dutch translation. That's great. Yay, we can get the public school now. Question is, we do need the public school, but what do we need it for? No prerequisites. I think for the church, no. Okay. So which building needs the public school then? That's something, I guess, if you play the game more often, it'll be more clear. But right now we sometimes have to search to find which building actually needs the public school in order to function. So that might be something to take into account. It's probably houses like this that might need a public school right now. Oh, apparently these don't have a church and they don't have a well. Wow. Oh, that's where the church is. Where's the other church then? Oh, all the way there. Is it in range from that church then? It is, we just have to upgrade it. Okay, well, we'll do. That should fix it. Yeah, but now we can't build the public school. We'll do that soon. Thanks, Kev. Hey, Fizz, nice to see you. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. Thanks for visiting. Companions' demands can be placed just like City Hall button on the resource panel. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Good option. I'll leave you here, lovely people. Thank you all for the great moment with you. Enjoy the stream with Patmos. I noted all your feedback and will share it with the dev. Well, thank you so much for being here, Fire Squid. It is much appreciated. Hope we could be of little help. And wish the dev teams and you as the publisher a lot of fun and a great time with working on this game and getting it published. We all wish this game to do well. So thanks so much. And, well, always welcome to pop into a stream, of course. But yeah, much appreciated that you were here. And we'd love to see you another time. Let's see, the pharmacy has no upgrade yet. It will be a clinic, but it's story progress. So yeah, we need to build the public school now. And from there on, we can move further. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's build the public school in this area. Ah, this area doesn't have a church in it. Seven. Okay. Let's take a look at the church. We can see that this area has no church. I'm just going to try something. I'm going to build another zone next to this one. I like it that you can make as many clicks as you want. So you don't really have to worry about... You can only place 4 pieces or whatever. So that's really helpful. Right, so it is on church mode. And then we're going to build a church in here, because then we can see that this whole area opens up. So that works really well. Oh, but we need a few planks first. All right, well, we have to wait a bit. All right, bye, Fire. Thanks a lot. It's really cool to have you on. Oh, and in all the excitement, I forgot one thing. Oh, shoot. Here we go, people, because we had a birthday yesterday. It was Kat's birthday, so hope you had a very, very merry, nice birthday. And congratulations, and we wish you lots and lots of happy, healthy years. And here's a little clip for you, although I know you're not there, but you'll probably watch this later. We are back. Congratulations, Kat. Hope you had a great birthday yesterday. And yes, I hope you all enjoyed this. If you do, don't forget to hit the like button. If you like what you see and you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I mean, we would love to have you on board, and you wouldn't miss all the other great city builders that I tend to stream or make videos of. So always welcome to do that. And it is completely free. Alright, we have the church mode on. Let's check the well. See, there's also no well in this area, so we might also get a little well running here. Still need more planks. We are completely out of planks all the time, so let's wait with that a bit. Are we now ready for the public school? No, but we built one. There it is, public school. So we have the public school, we have the theater. We now need to upgrade the town hall. We need 300 coins for it. And some of those wooden beams. We almost have the coins now. Just a few more houses and a few more upgrades and we get the coins. So let's work on that. It would be lovely if we could upgrade this, actually. That would be nice. Livestream schedule Wednesday, Sunday and Friday. Very true. Apart from next Friday, people. I am so sorry. But most likely there will be no stream this Friday. I have to do another filming of a men's choir performance. Which is a little bit of a last minute job. And I asked Wifey to stream, but she's not sure yet if she can make it to the stream. So for now, I'm going to say there will be no stream on Friday. And then when you all get really lucky, Wifey might be streaming on Friday, but I wouldn't count on it. So most likely no stream this Friday. And then, of course, I'll be back on Sunday. So yeah, just a little heads up. You've been very helpful. That was a great moment with you all. Ah, thanks so much, Fire. Well, we really had a fun time having you in here. So thanks a lot. And always welcome to pop in. Or if you have questions or you need some help from us with the game, we can always help you out. No problem. And really don't forget to give a big round of applause to the devs that make this game, because it is very well done. Okay. Very nice. Alright, the hunter's cabin has nothing to collect. Oh, we're out of animals. Okay. Well, that's where the move option comes in. So we can just move it to another area, and then maybe the area... Now we can also find out if the animals will respawn slowly. I think they will. And then later on we can move it again, so that will be fun. Strateger, I'm going to follow my squid colleague. Need a beauty sleep. Well, you get some good sleep, so you can work further on this amazing game. You too, thanks a lot for popping in. It was great. And thanks for answering questions and stuff. And have a lot of fun and great times with this amazing game. Give our love and our applause to the devs. Well done, well done. And we'd love to see you another time. Just need 4 more beams and we can get to the city hall, which will be pretty cool. The castle is a whole other matter, so we'll have to get to the city hall first, probably, to unlock some new buildings again. And then start working towards the castle, which will be cool. We appreciate as many times you can source for streaming. Yeah, I know, Volodymyr, but I just love streaming so much, so I would love to be here. But yeah, this Friday, unfortunately, I can't make it. So, and of course, that happens every now and then. It's what it is. I might just try to do, I don't know, maybe a Sunday stream to make up for it or something, but we'll see. We'll see. Thanks, and see you all again. Yeah, thank you, Strateger. And yeah, we'll see you again. Very nice. What did Mr. Cheese say to the shop assistant when she selected the wrong size dress for his wife? That won't fatter. Nice, Cooper. That's a good joke. Very cool. Alright, 109. This is all good. Although the boar meat's coming in pretty slow, so that might be something. Same as the mushrooms. We have a lot of iron, but we're not really doing anything with it yet because we can't. Plenty of stones. Oh, plenty of clay now with the extra clay maker. Oh, apparently we should now be able to make these ropes. But I don't know which building is actually going to do that, so that's a tough one. Iron mine, the trapper. Nope. Guess we haven't unlocked that yet then. Okay. Well, we have everything to upgrade the town hall. 700 people and all the resources. There we go. The next step in our adventure, people. The city hall. It was a very cheesy response. Very nice. Alright, let's take a look at this city hall. There's a flock of birds flying by. We are almost out of money now, so that's going to be a little challenge. Actually, I hope we get some money from building the town hall. That might be helpful. Over halfway done. That's the good news. Oh, they're even building parts here now. Oh, wow, look at this. There's lots and lots of stuff being built on this town or this city hall, and we're almost there. Whoa, look at that. That's a big city hall. Now they're removing all the scaffolding and finalizing the building. That takes a bit of time, but look at this. Nice big carts here. People on hoverboards, other people running. Look at this tiling. That's cool. Yeah, they're removing the scaffolding now. There we get to see the town or the city hall in its full glory. This really gives me Tiny Glade vibes. Nice, I like it. I like it. Alright, well, they're doing very well on the game. Let's see this get us some gold. I see you're hard at work as always, my lord. Truly, our town can hardly be called a settlement anymore. Surely we're a proper city by now, and a proper city needs proper services. So I've taken it upon myself to meet with some of our villagers and ask what they've missed most from their former homes. I've compiled their answers and even prepared a few blueprints for you. Alright, here we go. We get the spinning workshop, the tailor, oh cool, a windmill, a bakery, nice, a bakery, apple orchard, very good, cider press and laundry. Nice, no cheese yet. That's a little bit disappointment, but alright, this is cool. I like all this stuff. We get some very good new unlocked features. No cutstone yet, I think. Tailor and the car. No cutstones yet. Or is it in the #1 building? No. Alright, that should be interesting to figure out how we can get cutstones at some point. The apple orchard looks cool. Oh. May I borrow a moment of your time, my lord? It seems that His Majesty, your most esteemed father, has sent a messenger to our humble town. He has already arrived, in fact. Please introduce yourself. Save you, young lord. I am pleased to finally make your acquaintance. This is Llewellyn. My name is Llewellyn. I was sent here by your father to deliver the most important message. I shall read it loud. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hi, Cooper. Thanks so much for popping in. It was much appreciated. See you soon. To my precious son, gracious lord of Patmosville, I am delighted to see how far you've brought the modest lands I entrusted to you in such a short time. That is why your estate has been chosen to welcome a most important guest currently traveling through our country. Baron Yanis Puolak Duroy, a noble from the eastern realm of Gudor. He shall arrive shortly. Please ensure he enjoys his stay amongst your people. He is an ally and most importantly a friend. I trust you will extend to him all the courtesy and respect. Llewellyn will also collect the taxes you owe, being my child does not exempt you from such matters. He shall then remain by your side and assist you in your endeavors. He's a good fellow, though a bit stiff at times. Okay. I hope this missive finds you well. I am proud of you, and I trust we shall see each other again soon. Duke Leon IV of Mount Alba. This is all the letter says. There you have it, young lord. As per your father's wish, and despite my stiffness, I shall accompany you from this point on. I believe taking care of those taxes should be utmost priority. Okay, pay the taxes to your father. How much? Gold, wheat, and iron. Alright, we just need to get the gold, and then we have to pay that up. Alright. But, my dear friends, before we go do anything else, I'm pausing the game, because this is going to be it for this stream. It has been 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm a bit tired. I have a very busy day tomorrow. So, thank you all so much for being here. I had a blast. It was really fun. The game is amazing. It's a lot of fun. We can have a lot of cool towns that we can build with this. So, that's very cool. Chat was amazing. You were all so nice and friendly. It was great to have the people from the game actually in the chat. So, thank you all for that. And I wish you all a great rest of the week. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And then, of course, we would love to see you all on Sunday for another stream. I think we will continue this game and see how far we can get into this whole game. So that will be the plan for Sunday. And if I can, I might do a stream on Saturday evening, but I'm not sure yet. So don't pin me on that. But just to make up for Friday. for now, take care, sleep well if you're going to bed soon, as I am. And thanks so much, people in chat. You are all amazing. You truly, truly are. So nice, so friendly. Even outsiders that come in notice it. It's amazing what we have going here. And a lot of that is thanks to all of you. So thanks a lot. And I will see you all soon. For now, bye-bye.